What's going on, everybody? Bullet at the shop. I'm working on this thing some more. Got everything lubed up, working good. It ain't pretty. I need to clean everything up, and where it's been sitting so many years. But yeah, got everything working and adjusted out pretty good. Still got to put the header gaskets on it and the shifter cable, and do some body work. But this is what I've been playing with for the last 2 days. Yeah, metering rods, jets, yeah, extra eyes, right. What I figured worked the best on this combination. I don't know if it's because it may be a cheaper brand or what, but this kit didn't even come with no instructions or anything like that, which is all pretty easy and all to figure out. But the way I figured it, the jets that are in the carburetor to start with are smaller than the ones they sent, but they sent some larger metering rods. So I changed out the metering rods to, let me see, one of these. This one, I think, 7342. No, maybe not. Hold on, here it is. 7347s. I put those in it and fired right up. Didn't hardly even have to adjust it. I checked it, run them in, run them back out. Works good. I cleaned the little tips off of the air fuel mixture screws. Cleaned them up real good, put them back in. I actually changed one from that carburetor over there into this one. And as far as these springs, those springs work kind of like a power valve in a Holly. And without the right spring pressure, that spring's probably going to be in your carburetor jumping all up and down, and it's allowing gas to just go right through it. It'll be dumping gas and it just won't cam right, won't idle right. But I'll show you on this carburetor over here. It's a little bit easier. Hey guys, real quick on these things. These things have a manual secondary, but they are not mechanical. They are vacuum secondary. That's why they have those flaps down in them. I don't know if you can see them on this one, but yeah, these things are vacuum secondary. They're not manual. Just because it works out flat, they focus the vacuum on these springs, like I was saying, to shorten. When you take these off and run it, like I said, after you shorten it like that, with this cap turned around, it ought to sit there, and as you give it gas, it works off a vacuum. It goes up and down like it's supposed to. Basically, all I did was took some spring tension out, but they give you all them springs in a kit. Alright, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back with you. This carburetor works good, it just needs the accelerator pump. But this is what I was talking about right here. This is where you change your, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me grab this flashlight. Alright. See, that top screw right there? I don't know if that's helping or not. Maybe right there. You see under this screw here? Right here. And under this one. Right here. You just loosen these up, little Torx bits on this carburetor. That tells me this one's a lot newer than the one I have on the Charger. One of them has Torx, but the other has flat tip screws in it. So it shows you how old it is. But basically, you want to crank it up, and of course you know how to do all the vacuum settings and stuff like that with a vacuum gauge. But this is just a quick fix to fix any of these things. Turn this out, and you got full access to the metering rod and that spring. Take that out. See that little spring? if it's got a big cam in it, that spring's probably going to be jumping up and down and just letting raw fuel just pass right by it. Right by this little thing. Yep. That's your metering rod. Don't ask me what number it is. I couldn't tell you. It's on there, trust me. But what I done on the springs is I measured it with the little stick they gave me. And I cut off 3 rows of it. If you can see that or not. Cut off 3 strands of it. Now when you crank it up and run it, you can loosen those things and it just sits still. It functions easy, real good. Not burning your eyes when you stand behind it now or sit in it. Cam's real good, idle's good. So, I hope that helped a little bit. But, I guess more to come on this. I like my Hollies. These carburetors are good, but they're just a lot more to them. You have to take the whole top off to change the jets and all that stuff. They set down under that spring, and that spring right here has a little seat down in it. I know you can't see it. A little seat way down in there that it sits on. Well, under that seat is the jet. The metering rod goes through. Pretty sure anyway. I can't see it. But I might be got it backwards. Yeah, I think I do. I think the metering rod's on this side. Yeah, and then the little piston and the springs on this side. Okay. Yep. Y'all see what I'm talking about. It's pretty easy. Like I said, I just took off like 3 little rows of that thing and just kind of pulled it out and measured it, remeasured it. Just kind of loosened up the tension on it as far as being too tight. But now it sits down in there without moving and jumping all up and down. Yep. It's just a little trick. Worked for me. Maybe it'll help you. Alright. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Alright guys, we're gonna start this thing up. See how it's barely warm. I had it running about 3 or 4 hours ago. I just want to see how it runs now. It needs some header gasket, seriously. But we're gonna get that and the shifter cable here shortly. But I want to get this body work done so I can paint this thing. Yeah, you're gonna like the color. Wait till you see it. Alright. Let me mash the gas a couple times. I know y'all can't see me. Alright. I think he's almost ready. Alright guys, I'm gonna say that's it on this video. But y'all stay tuned and old Big will be back. See y'all soon. Alright, please like, share, subscribe, hit that big thumbs up. Y'all help us get to that 500, please. Alright, later guys. Have a good one.